everybody, it's Ruth in Ruth's Art Room, back with just a kind of a quick flip through of a junk journal I just made using some books from Maremi's small art collection. I've got about 9 or 10 of her books and I just love them. I saw somebody on YouTube, I think it's Crafty Kathy, I'll put the link below. She was making a Halloween journal from these half-size composition books. So I thought, okay. So I ordered quite a few of them from Amazon, and you have to end up taking out a lot of the pages. There's no way you could use all these pages. I mean, unless you're just, yeah, it would just blow up. So what I did, well, let me back up. So the books I used, I love this newest book, Summer Tales. And another YouTuber, Inga, I forget what her last name is. I'll put a link to her below. But she just is so cute, and she's always reviewing flip throughs of whatever Maremi's new book is that comes out. And so I fell in love with the images, and of course got the book, and I've demolished it because I've used so much in here, but the illustrations are just adorable. Reminds me, I grew up on a lake as a kid in Florida, and then a long time I lived on Lake Lanier in North Georgia, and my kids grew up on the lake. So I have fond lake memories, and I just think the illustrations are beautiful. I used to love camping before I got old and can't sleep on the ground anymore, but it's still good memories and fun. And I've still got tons and tons of graphics left to use. And then I also did use some illustrations from the summer stories. I live here in Florida, so it was appropriate to use some from here as well, so that the days that I go to the beach, which it's August right now, Floridians don't go to the beach until it's about October. It's just too hot. I'm about 3 miles from the ocean, but honestly, I haven't been in months. It's sad. But I've used some of that, and then I used just a couple images from the autumn stories because I'm such a fall, autumn, mountain person, and here I am living in the flatlands with no fall. So I get my fix through art. So I used some of those. So I took this journal, and then I just had some different, let me see if I can get a little closer. So I had a bunch of just scrapbook paper that I've hoarded through the years, and I put that on the cover, then used one of the images from the book, and used a little cheesecloth, grunged it up, and just stuck that on there for the cover. And then inside, I used one of the images, some more scrapbook paper, one of the images. Don't laugh, I used a little scratch and sniff sticker from Mindy Lacefield because I like my books to smell good. And then here, I kind of folded over, kind of like I'll show you here. I should have done a how-to video, but I didn't. So I sort of just folded over the pages like that, stuck them together, put a junk envelope with the window here, and then I made this tag, Persevere. I'm not quite that old, but I'm getting there. And she looks a lot more active than me, so I'm like, okay, I need to look at this and get my butt outside and walk. But I know this is so weird, but I love the crinkly sound of the glassine paper. And then here's some ledger scrapbooking paper that I figure I can just write on. And then here I just put one of the pages, I just glued it on here, but I thought, well, I can use a permanent pen and just journal right on top of this page. And then over here, kind of what I did was I took, and I doubled up these pages because they're so thin. So I always just like glue stick the pages together. And then I cut in half and made a pocket here. And using the summer, I used scrapbook paper here, illustration from that, what's it called? Summer Stories. And then there was a big graphic that I just loved of this fairy. So I just stuck her to the back of some cardstock, put a little bling bling. And so now I've got a journaling card in this pocket. And I thought that turned out really pretty. And then over here, this cute little guy and some more cheesecloth stuck on. And I figured I can just journal over around on this page. And then here, I'm back to the lake. And I just used these small, they're like gift bags, little bags. And then I had I did a postcard swap with one of my art groups, and this is a card I received, and so I thought it would look pretty in here. And then I did, and you're probably noticing, I put down some glue and then used, tape. I'll think in a minute. I'm tired. To stick all the pages together, just because I tore out so many, I didn't want them going anywhere, so I just made sure all the pages were stuck together. Then over here, it looks a little bit like my grandson. I thought it was pretty cute. So this little fishing scene. And I just, for this one, I think I put white gesso and then mixed in with my finger and just mixed in some paint to sort of blend in with the sunset of this image, and then did some stamping. And then here, Mr. Beaver, I put some old book pages here. I just made a little journaling thing just out of one of the illustrations. Stuck down Mr. Beaver because I thought he was cute. And then here I just used I made this tag. I have some big tags, and I thought she was really cute. I just love these little sweet images. And I made a pocket just out of some heavy scrapbook paper. I put scrapbook on this below. And then I have a bunch of journal snippets that I made a few months ago, and I just kind of put that there, and it matched perfectly. So I've got a journaling pocket there. Over here, I used some of, the autumn stories images. And just a piece of scrapbook paper that I turned into a little journaling card. A couple little stamps, I don't know, I'll just put those somewhere. And this pocket's just literally an image just cut out from the autumn stories, and I popped around there, grunged it all up. This is my best friend, vintage photo, distress ink. Over here, I have a bunch of vellum paper, so I dry embossed. I just used a stencil and one of these, and then just dry embossed through it. And then somebody sent me this in a swap, so I thought I could use this as a journaling card as well, and it fit perfectly. And then over here, I did the summer stories again with beach, and I figured there again I can use a permanent marker or pen and journal over here. I made a pocket again, like I showed you, folding the pages over, and then I just stuck together some images to make a pocket. And then I made this tag, kind of grunged it up, used some medium to give it some dimension, and then I made these tags, little hangy tags, that were so cute to go on it. And then over here, just another image. And then I put watercolor paper here so that I can go to the beach or whatever and just sketch some different seashells and images here, because I am an artist and like to sketch in watercolor, so I can just put some of my own art here. And then here I took another junk envelope and cut out around the glassine window. And I had been playing around with some art supplies and made this card. So I just turned it into a journal card, and then it flips open. So that's kind of cute. And then there again, just more of my junky scraps that I kept, and an image, because I love mushrooms. So that's from, I think it's from the Autumn Stories that I added there. And then over here, again, I cut some of the paper at an angle, put scrapbook paper on top of it. I love these little photo vignettes that are in the book, and I just stapled them on. And then I had just a tag laying around, and I used one of the birds from one of the books, don't remember which one, just to journal on. And then made another little tag with this older lady, and I thought it was so cute. She looked kind of like my mom's mom, who grew up on Cedar Key Island in Florida, and said she didn't wear shoes until she was 12 years old, and she used to sell little fish for bait. So I thought, well, there's my grandma as an old lady selling bait. I thought it was so cute. So there's that. And then over here, I just put down some book pages. It's another swap postcard that I got. Made a pocket here with an envelope and put scrapbook paper on top of it. Just grunged it up with acrylic paints, basically. Another cutout from the Summer Stories. Sorry, which one's it called? Yeah. No, sorry, Summer Tales, the lake one. And then this I really loved. I have some glassine paper that I bought. And I thought, I'm just going to make a cute little pocket. And then I cut out one of the images and put it on some scrapbook paper just to make this cute little jar of pond water. Looks so cute. And put that, I just used one of the pages and basically just as a whole background, and then grunged it up with some collage paper. I think this is one of my favorite pages. It's so pretty. And then here, I used another one of those little miniature bags. And then I made this card with some Dina Wakley bears that I stamped, made a journal card, and I had a stamp here on back that I can write on. So there's that. And then I have my own junk journal kit on Etsy, this little one-pager quick camping kit, and this is one of them, Campfires and Stars. So I just put that there, all very pretty. And then here, I used a die cut from one of my, I think it's Tim Holtz, these cute, makes little tiny manila folders. And I just cut an image out, put it here, wrote notes so I can journal on this little card. Sweet little bunny. All right, over here, another page I just tore out of the back. So every page on here has got a full illustration. So I think the very last page had just this with maybe just an advertisement on it, so I wasn't sad about covering up any images. So I used that page, another one of those cute little Polaroid type of vignettes. This was from some journal kit that I bought. Looks like a little clipboard. And then over here, I did the same little foldy deal where I fold over 2 sheets of paper, put scrapbook paper. This pocket is from my online little camping journal kit on my shop, Fern Hollow Printables, as well as this tag is from Fern Hollow Printables. And then literally I just had this cut out from somewhere, and she just stuck in here. It's one of Maremi's images from something, and I just stuck it in there to journal with. And then over here I can stick more things, photos, or journal here. And then last night I was finishing this book up, so I made this page, and this looks like a little sign that you would hang up outside your door. Yeah, it's just, can't really write there. I might have to stick paper on the back to write on it, but I thought that was really pretty. And there again, I just made a pocket, sticking one of the images from the book on some cardstock so it wouldn't be so flimsy, to make a pocket. And then lastly, I put another watercolor page here so that I can sketch some more. And then I put scrapbook paper back there, and then I had this glassine envelope that I'm reusing because I love the way it sounds and you can see through it. So a little washi tape sticking there, and then the back page. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.